time of grief and sorrow and great publicity. No balls, no remorse, I had the highest of scores. Life was nothing, but this said will be everything that I know. I won't let it in before the flowers all melt away. And as I pile up these moments, if the hats are a moment of reverence, and what's done, we'll drop all the lights and dance the sadness deep into the night. Dance, dance.
Hey everybody, this is Boot over at B.A. Ferguson Guitars, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, January 3rd, 2013, and I wanted to just kind of review some things that happened this year. You know, we had a lot going on at the start of 2012, and it was pretty tough. My good buddy Mike, who had been my right-hand man for a while, got really sick and stuff, and finally March 1st ended up passing away. So that was a huge blow. Amidst all that, you know, we almost went out of business this year. So suffice it to say, I'm really thankful right now because we're still around. We were able to dig ourselves out of a huge hole, and you know, with the help of Phil and Patrick and Ethan, and you know, just all the great folks that believe in us. You know, so I'm just really grateful. So let me start with that. You know, yeah, 2012 was a little bit discouraging. Mainly just, you know, you get that feeling of, you know, spinning your tires and feeling like you're getting nowhere, and you know, obviously with everything else that's going on in the world, you know, I think it's a feeling that most people get anyway right now in this season. But you know, it's just tough to run a small business. You know, a lot of people don't tell you. You know, they're just regular people like you and me, trying to be their own boss and all that stuff. And it's not like, you know, it's not like you have some rich uncle and stuff that just gives you a load of money and just says, all right, start your own business. At least that's not the way it works with me. I came from some pretty simple beginnings and stuff, and I know what it's like to not have a home and all that stuff. You know, so, you know, for me to run a small business, you know, it's a little bit of an eye-opener, I guess, for me. And you know, I've been doing this now for what, 7-8 years. I guess on you know, well, yeah, about that long. You know, for at least the very first half of all of that stuff. You know, I always had another job too, because I just had a vision that was a little bit bigger than I guess I was used to, and all that stuff, and I've grown a lot from it, and gonna continue because that's just, you know, this is what I love to do. It really is. I love to make these guitars, and I love to do these repairs, and I love to hang out with the people that I do. And Phil's just an awesome dude. Ethan and Patrick are awesome people. We got Scott now that's on board with us, and he's an awesome dude. We got one gal working with us, Holly, and she's not here very often, but she's really cool too. And just the Phil's wife has also been helping us, you know, and just she's a really cool lady, you know. So I don't know, real salt of the earth people, you know, that I have the privilege to be around, and so I'm really grateful for that. But anyway, not sure where to go with a whole lot of this stuff, you know, other than, you know, this past year was pretty discouraging and all that stuff, and but even though it was really discouraging, you know, we've come through some crazy stuff, and have made it out alive. And you know, I've heard plenty of successful small business people tell me, you know, that you know, hey, you know, you're lucky if you break even. And so, and this year we ended up being just a little under breaking even, but we're not where we were last year at this point, and I'm really grateful for that. So, as far as 2013 is concerned, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not finished yet. This year, I'm hoping to see some really cool stuff come out of this shop. Some cool happenings with my good buddy Pretis Hendricks, who invented the acoustic tremolo system. You know, we had the privilege of becoming friends with him, and him asking us to make the thing a reality, and that was a really cool thing. There's a lot of folks that just said, you know, it can't be done, and whatever else, and you know what, we did it. You know, Pretis came up with this incredible idea, and he didn't let people tell him it's not possible, and so I admire him for that, and you know, and we were able to figure it out and do it with him and stuff. So Pretis, thanks for inventing that thing, telling people it could be done, and allowing us to be a part of that. So yeah, all that being said, you know, we've got some really cool guitars going to Australia. You'll see some pictures on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff about them. And just thanks, guys, for the support. And again, like I said, 2013, you know, we're not done yet. This year we'll be hopefully acquiring a CNC machine. Something we've been working really hard at, and I've battled with the idea of, you know, well, we're talking about stuff being handmade, and should we get a CNC machine? And you know, for me, it's therapeutic, and part of it has to do with, as far as the hand building, has to do with honoring history and all that stuff, and knowing that I can do what I do completely by hand is another thing, and not to discredit anyone that uses CNC for making guitars, because there's some guys that are really producing some incredible stuff, and it doesn't matter how much CNC machine you use, there's still a whole lot of hand work involved. And but I think for us, you know, I like to have my hands on a project as much as possible, and so you know, if we get this machine, we'll be building the machine ourselves. But also we'll be using it mainly to rough out a lot of stuff, to make templates for us, you know, all kinds of other things, to where we still have a lot of handwork involved. So you know, looking forward to that. Hopefully, if that happens, we're really working hard towards that. If we do that, our production time is going to be a little bit better than it has been, and all that stuff. But you know, there's our building. One of the not so much a roadblock, but one of the things we have to think about is that our building is for sale, and so we're not quite sure what to do with that if someone does buy the building, and when, and all that stuff. There's a lot of unknowns in that. You know, so we're just going to roll with the punches, see what happens. You know, if the building sells, you know, obviously we're not going to stop doing what we do. You know, we'll find a way. You know, hopefully to stay downtown. If not, you know, we've got some other things we've been talking about and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, just want to thank you all for watching and for keeping up with us. And you know, we started doing this new thing also, where we're Ustreaming everything as much as we can, and hopefully not making total fools of ourselves, because we do that a lot. But you can check out our Ustream channel at ustream.tv/channel/BA Ferguson Guitars. And you know, we'll try to do once a day. We might do every other day as far as streaming. It just really depends on what's going on. I know sometimes, you know, we'll leave it on and there's a whole lot of, you know, a shot of a guitar and we're maybe back here doing something else and everything. And so I'm still trying to figure out how to, you know, maybe I just need to walk around with a camera the entire time and learn to work with one hand and hold the camera with the other or something like that. But we'll figure that out. Anyway, thank you all. And, you know, I especially want to thank my wife and my kids. You know, they've really kept me going through this whole thing, and I love them, and they're the reason that you know, when I'm really discouraged, they're what really keep me going on and stuff. And so you know, just thanks. Anyway, hats off to everybody. Happy New Year. Hope you have an awesome year this year, despite everything else that's going on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. All right.